That is thin sliced chicken. And that's the same piece of chicken after it's been turned transparent. This is mouse skin before it's turned transparent, and there's the guts. Today I'm going to be talking about this study, achieving optical transparency in live animals with absorbing molecules. The TLDR is that by soaking chicken and then mouse skin in this stuff, yellow number 5, FD&C, which is used in all kinds of cosmetics and hair products and food, they were able to turn skin transparent. And if that's all you wanted to know, hit the like on the way out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Otherwise, let's talk a little more about it and look at more mouse guts. So first of all, here's their theory of how it worked. The reason you can't see through the skin of these mice is because there's little molecules in the skin that scatter specific wavelengths of light. And as long as those wavelengths of light are being scattered, they don't make it back out for you to be able to see them. But by adding dye molecules at a high enough concentration, that light that would normally be scattered gets absorbed. And since that light isn't being scattered now, it's free to hit the tissues inside the skin and then escape back out so we can see it. In addition to the chicken and the guts, they looked at the brains. You can see here their little diagram of brains. This is the mouse's scalp, obviously shaved before the solution was applied. And then after it had time to soak into the skin, they were basically able to use a laser light to light up the blood vessels that are going through the mouse's brain. You can see it also worked on the guts and on muscles in the leg. See all the little striations there? Now, before they tested things on the mice's skin, they tested it on chicken. The chicken was sliced to be about 2 to 5 millimeters thick. And they just kind of ran all these different concentrations to see which worked best. And they found 0.62 molarity was the best concentration. This here is a piece of chicken time-lapsed over about half an hour. And you can see how it becomes more and more transparent as it sits in the solution. And it also worked in reverse. You can start with one that's been made transparent, just throw it in water, and as the dye molecules leave, it becomes opaque. tdTomato is a protein that turns red under fluorescent light. And they got some mice that had the tdTomato gene spliced in basically by viruses. They applied the solution to the skin, so it turned the skin transparent, and then they applied their fluorescent laser to it. Now, the only cells in these mice that were producing that protein were neurons. So specifically, they were looking at neurons in the gut. And here's an image before they had applied the dye, and the image after. And that dye is in the skin, turning it transparent. So you can see this really well after. Now, let's watch a video of it. Yeah, them's the neurons in that mouse's guts. And that bouncing is every time the mouse's heart beats. And obviously, these are mouse guts in regular light. You see the pretty sheen of the skin there. Got that on repeat. And now you can see the guts moving around. I don't care who you are, that's hot. Yellow number 5 wasn't the only dye that got tested in this study. There's actually a list of 21. This is only 9 of them. And obviously, yellow number 5 worked on these mice. There's no guarantee it would work on different species of mice or on other animals, including humans. I can't, in good conscience, recommend that anybody run this experiment on theirself. In fact, I strongly recommend you don't. But there's billions of people with a smartphone on this earth, and sooner or later somebody's going to do it. So if any of y'all see that video, send me the link.